Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 5th of February, 2025, a day that was not originally what was scheduled or expected because, number one, I was in pain all day because my neck is killing me. Number two, because it was the release of a character in Street Fighter 6. I didn't know if I was going to have fun playing the game. Um, Also, a day with more technical issues, again, rearing their ugly head. And at this point, I'm getting really upset at it. So let's talk a little bit about it, all right? So today was Street Fighter 6 Mai Shiranui release day, okay? So I was going to play with Mai during the first stream. The late stream tonight was supposed to be Call of Duty Black Ops 6. The problem is when I woke up this morning, my neck hurt way worse than it actually did yesterday. So obviously that's a problem. Like I didn't even shave today. I was going to shave, but I'm like, I don't even want to lift my arm and turn my head enough to shave because my neck is killing me so bad. If I even turn my neck slightly to the right here, I get sharp, excruciating shooting pain. So I rescheduled this morning. I said, I'm going to be a little late to stream because I'm moving slow, but I'm going to get to stream. And FYI, tonight we're going to do mouth washing instead of Call of Duty because I need to do something that's way more chill, okay? Podcast today was a fun one. We talked about many different things, including sadly, the pain in my shoulder, but other things as well. But I was kind of grumpy because my shoulder hurt, admittedly, and I told everyone that to not be upset with me because I'm not upset with you. It's that I'm just in pain and it's hard for me to be exuberant, right? So I started playing with Mai Shiranui. Immediately, I knew something was up because I completed all of her trials with no issue. I literally did every single combo trial with her, and I was like, that never happens. Like, usually with a character in Street Fighter 6, it's hard for me to do the trials. Like, I'll get somewhat in it, but I'll be like, that's impractical. I can't do it. Maybe I'll go back to it later. In this case, I turboed through it. I was like, holy shit. So I started playing online with her. All right. So what do I think about Mai Shiranui? Better than Terry. Better than a lot of the characters that I've been using because she has a true anti-air and a true reversal with her flip kick, her flaming flip. Combo ability is great. I like the fact that she has some interesting ways to combo, either with a standing medium punch, which is really good, or crouching medium kick, which then lead into a big combo for damage, or her gimmick is to combo into level 1 super, which then powers up all of her special moves, including the fan and the dive and the elbow, and that then leads to her being even better. So, you start off the round kind of being careful, trying to, get a few hits here or there. Then you get your combo to level 1 super. Now you can go crazy with attempting to mix up with the flipping fans and everything. Here's the thing. First stream, I did really well. Like, no lie, compared to other times when I played Street Fighter 6, I did really, really good. And I was feeling good about the game. So I felt so good. I was thinking, man, maybe I want to do it as the late stream. Then all of a sudden, massive amounts of support starts rolling in for Street Fighter 6. People really liked the fact that I was playing a new character and doing well with her. So I made over $300 on the first stream, hitting 2 goals. All right, that got us to 56 goals hit. Amazing. What a jump from the other day when we were only at 52, right? So I announced to everyone, listen, I'm having a good time. My shoulder isn't being affected. Let's do another stream. Let's do Mai at night. That way we'll get a whole day of Mai Shiranui and people will get a good taste for the character, right? So I did. Tonight, I changed it again. I said, okay, no mouth washing tonight. Instead, we're going to do Mai Shiranui, all right? So another 2.5-hour stream of Mai tonight. The game completely degraded. The connections were bad. So I think what happened is people got home from school and work and started playing with Mai. And all of a sudden, all the connections started getting worse. Not only were they saying worse milliseconds, some connections would be like 4 or 5 bars, like your wired connection, 4 or 5 bars. And in the middle of the match, they would drip down to like 0 and then go up and then down and then up and then down. And I'm looking, it's not my internet. My internet is green, fine. It's not me. It's the actual game and servers are terrible. So launch night here for Mai was not satisfying because it was so much lag. Now, the good news is I like the character and I did well. But dude, basically with her, if you can get stuff going in the corner with some mix-ups and tricks, she's great. But she still can't hang with top tiers, okay? She can't. She doesn't have quick throws and throw mix-ups and things like Cammy does and shit. And she's not as good. I think she's good, so she might end up being like upper mid-tier. I don't think she's going to end up being top tier. But here's the real problem. People are just blindly drive impacting through the fans, and it's working. Like, remember, drive impact can absorb 2 to 3 hits, right? Isn't it 3 hits? So you can do standing medium punch and do the EX fan. So it's hit, hit, hit. And by the time the third fan's going to come out, the drive impact hits you. So people are just blindly drive impacting through fans in the corner. And then you can't do the mix-ups, which is what you're intended to do. Like, you're intended to play with her like that. But it seems like people can just blow right through it, which is frustrating. So anyway, I like the character. By the end of the night, I got really exhausted and I was having issues with execution and stuff. So I ended up losing a lot near the end of the night, which sucked. But overall, I'm going to play more with her. Like next week, there will be more Street Fighter 6 and I will play more with Mai. I'm going to stick with her for a bit. I didn't do any ranked. It was all casual tonight. So maybe I'll play a little bit and then go to casual or ranked and do my placement matches and see how I place with her. Well, I guess we'll have to see. Okay. I think that would be worth it because I actually do, unlike Terry, I actually do like this character. Okay. Get this, on the late stream, we also had great support, but man, it was sad, and here's why. We hit the first goal relatively quick, like within the first few minutes of play. So I was like, dude, in two and a half more hours, we could probably hit another goal. Then we've been at 98. Then we only have to hit one goal on the first stream, one goal on the late stream on Thursday, and then guess what? We could do the marathon on Friday like we all want. We all want this Viewer's Choice Marathon on Friday. We want to play a variety of games, booze, food, a great event, right? So I'm hoping, I'm praying, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We got to like 256. We couldn't hit the 300. It just stalled. Like the last half hour, there was like nothing. And that's very frustrating because we were there and we definitely could have hit it and we didn't. But at least we hit 3 goals today. So we ended today at 97 goals. All right. So here's the thing. I'm Street Fightered out and I also still can't play Call of Duty because of my neck. So tomorrow we're going to have a way more relaxing day. It's going to be a podcast in the morning. God, I hope there's game news or something going on because it's been so dead recently with news and everything. I have nothing to talk about on the podcast. So we do bullshit and whatever, but without real topics to cover and nothing to react to, it kind of sucks. I hope that something happens so we can talk about something tomorrow. So there will be a podcast in the morning. Tomorrow, the cake is arriving, supposedly, the Italian rum cake for the marathon. So that'll be interesting. And first streams, gameplay will be Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. We'll continue on with that. We're just starting chapter 9 out of, I think, 17. So we're getting to the second half of the game. And the late stream tomorrow night will be the conclusion of mouthwashing. And then since we're going to beat it within like an hour, it'll be like Q&A for the second hour. Now, guys, I got to ask you for a favor. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's hit the goals. All right, let's hit 3 goals tomorrow so we can do the marathon on Friday. All right, here's the problem. If we don't do it on Friday, well, I'm off on Saturday. Sunday is the Super Bowl. There's not going to be a lot of people for a Viewer's Choice Marathon during the Super Bowl. Also on Sunday is the Monster Hunter Wilds beta, which I wanted to try. So I'd much rather do that. If we don't do it on Sunday and we start doing it on Monday or Tuesday, now that's going to eat into what we're trying to do to finish up games before new games come out. There's also Civ 7 next week, which I'm considering playing. And then there's also the fact that I want to clear house so we can play other things like the Elden Ring Night Rain beta and more coming up the week after. And oh yeah, by the way, what about the games during Viewer's Choice, some of which I may continue as playthroughs, right? So it's perfect to do it Friday. It just is. So tomorrow, if you've been, not been coming by recently and you're going to come by tomorrow and support the streams. Let's hit 3 goals. So it's lock in and we know that the marathon's happening Friday and then we can have a special big event on Friday. Okay? Okay. The technical thing that pissed me off today, my camera started turning off again. Yeah. I just don't get it. Right now, this camera's plugged into the front USB. That camera's plugged into a powered USB hub. A powered USB hub. So what is going on that the cameras are turning off? Maybe it was never a power issue to begin with. Maybe the motherboard is just a piece of shit and has malfunctions with ports. I don't even know what else to say. Like this camera kept malfunctioning. I'd unplug it, replug it, reinstitute it. It was ridiculous. And by the way, this happened also last night during Smart Guys. My camera turned off and I had to get it to turn back on. I'm not doing it. It just malfunctions. I don't get it. And I don't think there's a way to fix it. It's all up to snuff with drivers and everything. So I don't know what to do about it. It's very, very frustrating at this point. Luckily, that camera over there didn't die. So we did get this shot for everything, which was good. People are really liking this new face cam. Although, as you can see, it's a lot of noise in the air when it's that far away. People are enjoying that for gameplay. So I'm happy that new face cam is working. I just don't understand why I'm still having technical issues with cameras turning off. It's very frustrating. I'm happy that the lights aren't turning off and the capture device has been working, but now this is what the fuck? So I don't think I'm ever going to have my setup not have technical issues. Just being honest, I don't think it's ever going to happen. I think it's going to continue no matter what, and there's nothing I can do about it. But anyway, thank you all for a great day. Thanks for the overwhelming tons of support for Street Fighter 6 today. Mai will return next week. Tomorrow, more chill day with Ninja Gaiden and mouthwashing and Q&A. And please let us hit some goals. Let's do the marathon on Friday. All right? Everyone have a good night. I'm off to upload and recuperate. Hopefully my neck feels better tomorrow and I can find a position to sleep in that doesn't hurt me all night. And I'll see you in the morning. All right, everyone. Peace out. Have a good night.